a lot.
I like it a lot. Yeah, you just try and ramp in. On the other hand, we have Max Heersche, who's playing Solar Flare. This is heavy Solar Flare. It's got Runescarred Demon, Elish Norn, Sun Titan, and Unburial Rites.
Interesting.
3 Unburial Rites.
So he's really going for the more Reanimator route, and we jump into game 3 here. Darin leads off with a Llanowar Elf and a Forest, and Max follows with a Glacial Fortress.
This reminds me of the list I recommended in one of my last articles. It's got 3 Sphere of the Suns and 3 Lilianas. So yeah, this definitely has a more Reanimator bent to it, where you can discard cards of your Lilianas and rebuy them with Unburial Rites.
I really like Sphere of the Suns because it fixes a lot of the mana problems that Solar Flare tends to have. Lets you play a lot more basic land in your deck too, which is really key. So looks like Darin has a Rampant Growth for his turn 2 and attacks for 1 with Llanowar Elf. Oh, maybe second guessing his fetch of a mountain. Yeah, decides on a forest. And now he has 4 mana on board to Max's 1. So coming out of the gates very fast here. Wolf Run doing what it does best.
Yeah, I mean, 4 mana on turn 2, right? I mean, that's why I love having all those elves, just because you accelerate so fast. All this deck wants to do is cast Primordial Titan as fast as possible.
Exactly. Because if you do, the game is pretty much over.
Yep.
So Max follows up with a Sphere of the Suns, doing a little acceleration of his own. So Llanowar Elf gets in for 1 more. And we'll see what Darin has. Darin just says go. Yep. So nothing to do with 5 mana.
But perhaps he'll have something to do with 6.
I'm sure he will. 6 is the magic number. So Max has access to all of his colors. He can cast any spell in his deck right now, in terms of colored mana.
There's a 6th land, if that's what he was looking for.
Yep. So now Max has counter mana up. Though actually, looking at his deck list, he is not even running Mana Leak.
Yeah, there's no counter magic.
0 counter
main
spells.
Deck or sideboard. No dissipates, no nothing.
But Darin maybe is playing around that because he just attacks for 1.
Yeah, I can't quite tell if Darin actually has action in his hand, but I imagine there's at least 1 action card in there somewhere. He didn't have any ramp earlier.
Right, there has to be somewhere. I suppose it's possible his hand's all Beast Withins and more Llanowar Elves. He could need 1 more mana for a Green Sun Zenith for 6 here, too. So now Max is thinking with 5 mana available. Mulling his options over. And tapping 2.
Now we're going to go for Phantasmal Image, all right.
Interesting choice.
A little acceleration of his own, indeed.
Yeah.
Tapping with Llanowar Elves.
They'll turn 5 Llanowar Elf, turn 4 Llanowar Elf.
Okay. So now Max can have access to 6 mana next turn.
Yep.
Or 7, actually. You could even catch Elish Norn if that's what's in his hand.
That is an exciting card.
Yeah, Elish Norn.
That turns off almost all of Darin's creatures, well, except that Primeval Titan, of course. So plays his 6th land in terms of an Inkmoth Nexus. And attacks for 1. Offers the trade of the Llanowar Elf. Max declines, of course, since he clearly needs that Llanowar Elf.
All right, now let's see if Darin goes for something or if he still... See, yeah, he has a Titan in his hand.
Yeah.
He's just worried about Mana Leak.
I think it's Beast Within, Titan, and Land is his hand. And yeah, he just ships the turn. Wow. So this is where playing a little different deck like Max is doing really pays off, because most Solar Flare decks have Mana Leak.
Right, and you just force your opponent to play around it.
Right. They have to respect it. And now Max taps out 7 mana. Could this be an Elish Norn? This is a Runescarred Demon. Wow.
How about that?
That is exciting.
It's the Black Squadron.
Yeah. No real difference. So Runescarred Demon might go get... What do you think he gets here?
Austin Fritz to the main event stage.
He's got options.
He has no real way to deal with more than 1 Primeval Titan at once.
I think you just get Elish Norn, right?
Probably.
Because Elish Norn is good against Inkmoth Nexus, shuts off the ramp Nexus thing.
It is.
It blocks Primeval Titan favorably.
It basically makes them Wolf Run their Titan.
You flip over a card, the judge is going to resolve that real quickly.
Yeah.
And yeah, they did that. Yeah, so it makes them
Wolf Run their Primeval Titan,
yeah.
which you can just block that.
Yeah, I think you just get Elishnorn. It's also possible you get Runescar Demon to keep up the Demon Chain.
Right.
But he only has 2 demons.
Yeah.
And Elishnorn hits 4. It turns it into the same clock.
Right. Exactly.
Because
With its buff there.
Yeah. So because that's 7/7/7 is 21, or 5/10/10 is you don't get any reward for dealing 30 points of damage. Or
right.
25.
Now we know Darin has Beast Within, so.
And there's a Beast Within on the Moonscar
End
Demon.
of turn. Okay. Wow. That's really good for Max.
Assuming that Darin doesn't have another Beast Within.
Right. I believe his hand was Forest, Beast Within, Primeval Titan. So I think right now all he has is this Titan. Is all he has to work with going into his draw step.
Yep. And now that Titan's got to come down.
Right.
Oh, he drew a sword.
Ooh.
Now that's gonna.
That's really good draw right now.
Yeah, allows him to sneak past that beast. Do you think he gets in with the 8 Nexus for 3 poison?
I think he will.
Or do you think he's fearing Elishnorn, knows that Nexus won't be doing anything in the future?
I think if he was fearing Elishnorn, he would have saved his Beast Within. I don't think he's thinking about that.
Like, I mean, Max got any card in his deck. You know,
Right.
you have to be. We don't know what happened in the first 2 games. Maybe he doesn't know he has Elishnorn.
Probably
That's certainly
not.
a possibility.
So yeah, he gets in with this Nexus for 3. Going to make Max discard a card, untap all his lands, and drop that Titan.
Bam.
And he'll even get to equip something, I think.
Probably equip to the elf so he doesn't die to Elishnorn. Although if he's not
Probably.
thinking about it,
So Max
I guess
discard. Yep.
maybe you put it on the Titan so it can get Doom Bladed. That probably makes more
Ooh,
sense.
Yeah, probably. And this is going to be a very good turn for Darin. This is going to be a battle of the haymakers here with Primeval Titan versus Elishnorn. Let's see which one prevails. Oh no, he equips his Lawn War Elf and says go. Could we be wrong about that being a Titan in his hand?
I mean, he's got to have cast it if it was a
Yeah,
Titan.
I think
There's
we
no
are.
way you don't cast that there.
So now Max gets to untap.
So James Reed points out an interesting interaction here. You can Runescar Demon for Phantasmal Image and start up a Runescar Demon chain that way.
Oh wow, that is exciting.
That's really cool. Yeah, there's Elishnorn right there. Pump up all his guys.
And that is not going to be good for Darin, unless that last card is Beast Within.
Maybe it is.
Perhaps.
I thought it was Primeval Titan, but I don't know how you don't cast Primeval Titan last turn. So
Attacking with that
That
beast is interesting.
would probably not recommend that.
That's okay. They bounce.
I guess.
Maybe he's gonna destroy that sword somehow.
Well, I guess they're both green, right? Because it's a Lenora, so you have to attack both of them to get damage through.
Okay, you're right. It's not a blue card. So Darin untaps. Gonna need a good one off the top of his deck. It looks like.
What is that other card in his hand?
I don't know. He's keeping it face down on the table there. We can't really see it.
Oh, there's a Nexus. Still
Okay.
don't know what that card is.
And yeah, that Elishnorn really puts a damper on his Nexus plans. And yeah, he just has to say go. Not fetching that mountain earlier with that rampant growth is coming back to bite him here too. He can't even activate his Wolf Run.
A lot of people don't get their mountains with their rampant growth, so I feel like you should usually do that.
Yeah. You're going to have enough forests, regardless.
Alright, well the card in his hand is 100% not Primeval. O-ring on the
Oh,
sword.
boy.
It'll kill off his elf. How much damage is that this turn? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12? So that'll chop Darin's life total down to 5?
That is a big attack. And is he going to activate his neck? Oh, he's Ghost Quartering.
For a mountain?
Okay.
To kill a Phantasmal Image. So you
Makes
can Wolf
sense.
Run the image to kill it.
That is a heads-up play by Darin there. Ghost Quartering his own land to search up Mountain.
That is streets ahead, for sure.
We'll see if it's going to make a difference. Because he is still facing down. I think that's a lethal counterswing.
Alright, yep, bam. Kills that off.
It's a dead image.
Still going to take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's still 2-turn clock.
Yep, still 2 turns.
Now if he rips Beast Within, that helps stem the bleeding a little bit.
It does, because he can upkeep Beast Within.
It's a red card in Darin's hand.
It is. How did we miss that?
What red cards does he have?
It could be Gut Shot.
I think it's Ancient Grudge.
Oh, Ancient Grudge. Yeah, and there it is. He drew a blank, and that's the match.
Yeah.
Max Heersche takes it in 3 games with Solar Flare.
Yeah, indeed.
Looks like this might be a resurgence of the Liliana of the Bale Unburial Rights version of Solar Flare.
Yeah, we saw some